So, sitting here before me is a very good friend. He, um, we are going to some topics today, mainly about Dr. Sebi, uh, who specializes in traditional medicine, and my friend here is a very good disciple of him. So, bro, I would like you to introduce yourself.
My name is Philip Williams. I'm half British, half Irish from the Netherlands. People tend to get confused because I have all three. Educated in the Netherlands. I'm the founder of iCommerce and founder of the new Celt-Saxon medical methodology. As you can see, we are in Asia. It is nice weather. And the topic here today is Dr. Sebi. Now, Dr. Sebi, I didn't believe this myself. Yeah, Dr. Sebi saved my life, and I am eternally grateful for this. Like, really, if it wasn't for Dr. Sebi, I would have been on happy tablets and Western medicine, which isn't Western medicine, because Hippocrates, like Dr. Sebi explains perfectly, cured most disease back then. So what happened in the timeline? Well, in 1910, two shitheads got together. I'm just being myself. Two shitheads got together named Rockefeller and Abraham Flexner, and they took over the medical world with the bloody stock market. Yeah, mainly the American one. Anyway, back to the topic of Sebi. I was diagnosed with a lot of incurable diseases, and I should have died 5 years ago. Okay, so this is 2023. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm perfectly healthy. Am I alive? Yes, I am.
Of course, you are, brother. You are
Yes,
alive.
and thanks to Sebi. Sebi has his own methodology. Okay, I've watched all of his footage 10 times that I can find. I'm making a database of it, and I'm just documenting everything he said. Because he wasn't perfect, but he was damn near perfect. I found a few sentences wasn't 100% accurate. But Sebi was the man. I mean, he's the greatest medical scientist on this planet to date. Now, if we want to do scores, okay, Chinese medicine over time takes the crown. They had, their Hippocrates was named Huang Di Naijing. And he did this, exactly what Sebi was doing 4,000 years ago. But that's exactly what Sebi said. He said, go back to the way they did it before, and then you see the disappearance of disease. Because it's basically the food we're eating, and which creates mucus, just like Sebi said, mucus. And what is mucus to me? A sign of all disease. Yeah. So if you have cancer, you have anywhere, you have mucus coming out of the cancer. Yeah. If you have something on the lung, yeah, you have mucus coming out of the lung. And yeah, this is a long topic. But
We try to make it as short as possible
feel
as
free
we can.
to. I
Yeah.
usually don't do interviews. I don't really like it. I prefer anonymity.
All right. All right.
But Sebi is the man. So if you have any questions, please ask.
All right. Can you elaborate by telling the viewers just one or two things that makes you keep saying that Sebi is the man. He saved your life, and
Well, let me tell you
rather
the
would
story
have
of how I found it.
saved the lives of many
Yes.
as well, not only you.
Yes.
So can you? Yeah, go ahead. Tell us.
So I was diagnosed in 2013 with a so-called incurable disease. I don't want to get too specific because there's too much disinformation out now. You'll be thinking weird things.
But
And
don't you think it would have, sorry for interruption, don't you think it would have been,
now with all the different information about this disease, it's specific.
is okay.
But I have medical records
It's all
which
right.
show the all clear already, which I can show. I only talk about it with my medical records because people know them, there's no problem. But this was the second time I've eaten Western medicine. Like the first one I found a Brazilian doctor, it was a small thing. But Sebi, see, I'm an IT guy, quite ranking IT guy. I've e-commerce, computer repairs, and security, quite some things in IT. Oh, I basically asked the computer, who is the best in the world? And it came up Sebi every time. I mean, until 2019, Dr. Sebi, Alfredo Bowman, the king of natural medicine, yeah, showed up at number one. So you Google diabetes natural cure, Sebi. Cancer natural cure, Sebi. Sickle cell anemia, Sebi. And I didn't believe this to any viewers who just think this is crazy. Yeah, try it and then talk. But he came up. I didn't believe this at the time, but there was a deadline with this disease, so I had to move quickly, and I did. Immediately went on the Sebi treatment. I actually contacted the Sebi office, which is another important part of the story. Actually, be aware because corruption is everywhere. No, really. Went on the Sebi nutritional guide, just eating basic non-toxic food. Yeah, non-toxic, so that means good for you. And after about 5 days, I became what I call electrified, because Sebi, you hear him talk about this all the time. It's about electric minerals, electric vitamins, electric components of food, which is grains, vegetables, fruits, oils. And you need, if you do the sequence, it works. Well, I go to the doctor, do the blood. They gave me a month to live. The Westeinde Ziekenhuis in The Hague. Yeah. And now we're 5 years on. No wonder they don't cure anything. I've been knocking on the door for like 5 years. Hey, I cured it. Can you check now? He cured it. But they don't check anything. You need to know this. And the corruption is really real. And a lot of people are aware of this, but they're too scared. We need to come out in the open and just say, I'm a Sebi scientist. I mean it. Because we cure disease. We don't treat it with a patented shit from Washington or Oxford, Harvard. You know, we cure the disease. And Sebi, I really, wherever you are, thank you, brother. Really, I'm not joking. Like, I was zombified on those bloody tablets. And you saved my life, so really, that's the story. But I found them, I did the treatment, Irocemos, Bladderak combination. I never felt better in my life. Even when I was a child growing up, I felt more young at my 30s, in my 30s. I'm 39 now, but my aging has also gone slower because of this. So it's another thing. I'm grateful to Sebi. But Sebi, he studied South American medicine, Western medicine. He had a research institution, which a lot of us do know. He studied African medicine, Western medicine, all but China. Like, he went to Nelson Mandela, he got kicked out of his office. He went to Zimbabwe, he got kicked out of their office because they're binded by the World Health Organization contracts. It's complicated, but I can explain it. But he should have went to China. That's the only place he didn't go. Now, I did manufacturing in China. I lived there 10 years. Sebi is so easy to explain in Chinese language because Chinese is a binary language, and they still have Chinese medicine, and it's getting stronger every day. We have Chinese medicine schools in Dublin, and we have it in London, we have it in the Netherlands. I mean, China medicine really works, and that's what a lot of Western trained doctors are discovering now. So we're in 2023, so let's see how this goes in these next 7 years. But if he would have went to China, the response would have been different, because he went everywhere in the world except for China. But even Chinese medicine is making a small mistake, yeah, and it is food changed. Food got toxic, so it changed. And when you take herbs and you're eating toxic food, you balance itself out. It won't work anymore. So Sebi corrects this mistake. So for a brief time, from 87, I believe, till 2016, because I didn't find out until Sebi until 2018. Yeah, he died in prison, by the way, for viewers. An 82-year-old man, yeah, healthy, went into the prison, died of pneumonia in 2016. Now, the corruption is really real, guys. Somebody got paid. It's that simple. Okay? But he should have went to China. And the beauty about Chinese medicine is it's herbal, which is Sebi, Qigong, which is a martial art. So every Chinese doctor is a martial artist, just like myself. That's where my true passion lies. I don't care about paper money or whatever. I like boxing. Sorry if other people don't have this gift, or you know what I mean. Acupuncture, which I'm very skeptical about. I've never tried it so far, but if I become paralyzed or whatever, I'm going to try it. But he should have went to China. But what else can I say? Chinese medicine, yeah, I've said it already. I mean, Sebi, yeah. Sebi can be explained so easily in Chinese medicine. It's just an ultra yang diet. That's it, ultra diet. It's like, even for martial arts, it's really good because you get a lot of chi, you get a lot of electricity in the food. An example of electricity would be Himalayan rock salt. That's the #1 salt in the world, and it starts from this. It's been properly protected for how many million years? Western scientists changed the estimates. 20 or 200 million years, it's been isolated and protected. And the electricity of salt is off the charts. Yeah. I have to say one thing, like Sebi talks about acidic and alkaline, which is a trend in the world today. But what is acidic and alkaline? It's two different kinds of energies. So we can measure it in anything, a solution of water, and it comes out with an easy number to 1 to 14. Yeah. Nothing in nature has this number. The numbers are way higher. So we get a pH meter. What is it really measuring? The electricity in the solution of water. And that is two kinds of ions. Hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions. Yes. Hydroxide ions. And that's two kinds of energy which we need in a proper balance. That's why the pH, it shows us the balance of the ions, but not the total amount and the other factors to be looking at, the scientific factors. So that's would be, I don't even disagree. I got it from Sebi, he doesn't agree, but he explains it simpler. Just eat on the alkaline side and just look what happens. We begin to see recovery in 24 hours and in about a week, depending on the person.
Really?
Really, within
that is very fast.
It's really fast. But the Western medicine, you take a tablet and you're high in 15 minutes. Wow. But it doesn't cure anything. Like, real healing starts from water. If the doctor's not talking about water, you know, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Because that could be the difference with drinking demineralized plastic, heavy metal water to acidic, to alkaline, mineralized, electrified water. So we are electronic beings and we need electricity. And in Western science we call this metabolism. But still these doctors don't tell us what to eat. And the worst thing, you go into a hospital and there's one over there, I don't like it. But you get in and you get white crack sugar. That's demineralized shit. Now, if you go to the production of these things, they cook it, get all the minerals out of it, which they then call impurities. Well, which minerals are you removing? Is it calcium? Yes. Is it magnesium? Yes. These are good minerals. And Western science argues, oh, it's not enough for them, so just take the crack sugar. And really, sugar is like one of the most important components in healings. That's like the guys, the real Sebi followers who may be watching this video now, we know. And it's time to put our balls on the table, guys. I'm serious. Look, Sebi diagnostics are not medical theories. But as you can see, Sebi died in prison, and that's where he failed. It needs heavy defense. And this is why Chinese medicine probably has qigong. But if you go to the Shaolin Temple, for example, they're very good at bone healing. They have their own version of Chinese medicine. That's like I said. And you go back to the history, every like dynasty, every king, you know what I mean, had their version of their natural medicine combined with their martial arts. Because it needs defending. Otherwise you get these scumbags from Washington wanting to own disease. Sorry, I'm half British, Britain too. I tend to blame America only, but it's half of my country too. I'm half innocent because I'm Irish.
So, are you trying to tell us that you are, if given a chance, or if have any patients that have that is diagnosed with any of these ailments, that you can be able to handle and cure them?
Yes, I could, but for legal reasons, I'm just going to tell them what I know.
Okay.
Because it's not illegal to tell people what I know, is it? You have to play this really smart because the law is not on our side. The camera is a little. I'm not. You have here. Yeah. So, for legal reasons, I'll tell anybody what I know and I'll help them.
Yeah.
I'll give them water and I'll give them rice. Because it's a nutritional thing. But me saying I cure them is already illegal because they own disease basically, and it's the law writers that is the problem. So that's the problem. But I can tell anybody what I know.
Okay.
And I have diagnostic sheets.
Okay.
The score between me and Western medicine is now 514 times to 0. I just cured a lung condition on the right side. So again, this should not be possible in Western science.
And in case anybody wanna contact you, is there anywhere you can be contacted?
Yes, contact me on the Sustainable Goods Project at gmail.com. The Sustainable Goods Project at gmail.com, or Telegram +88, which is Cambodia, 018-985-8670. But
It's
some
all right.
people are adding me.
It's all right. I can as well put at the end of this very video, at the link, I can put your contact there. In case of anybody that wanna
help anybody because
in case of anybody that wanna contact you, your phone number and your email,
yes,
I will attach it to the at the end of this very video.
Perfect.
It will be there.
Yeah, we
So
have
for
to grow, but the numbers are grown.
For anybody that wanna contact you privately.
No problem.
Yeah.
I can tell you what I know, but what I know is good. See, I'm an IT guy, just found Sebi this way. I would love to take credit for his work, but I'm not doing that. This is Sebi. I'm using his methodology.
It's good you said that.
Yeah, no, really, he's the man. You know what I mean? Sebi, you're the man. I would have never discovered this. But I've also been accepted into Chinese medicine school, so hopefully I'll be in China. I'm thinking about Sichuan or Guangzhou or Xinjiang province to go studying. But they have a lot of Chinese medicine schools, so I can't wait to start really. But I've studied Chinese medicine a lot by myself already, and I know a lot of Chinese herbs. Goji berry, which is on this list, is Chinese medicine. So yeah, I can talk forever on this topic.
All right. Well, once again, you can tell the viewers your name, who you are.
Yes.
Yeah. Already, I have said your contact is gonna be at the end of the video for anybody that wanna get in contact with you.
All platforms.
Yeah. So you tell them your name once again and who you are, so that.
So my name is Philip Bernard Williams. I cure disease on myself and others. I can tell anybody in the world what I know. Now I'm inventing the Celt-Saxon methodology, which has a new categorization of medicine and disease, and I will be writing it. The first chapter of my book is already stored in the blockchain. That means it's very difficult to delete.
Of course.
And it's the chaptering what it's about. So yeah, it's been very interesting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. my friend.
Yeah.
It's very good to meet you.
Thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next video, okay?
Yes, my friend.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
So viewers,
Difficult, huh?
yeah. So viewers, thank you. Please, for most of you who are still yet to subscribe, please try subscribe and share this video for us to support each other. Thank you so much. Thank you.